Good morning, children. Welcome to maths class. So, in maths, we are solving the problems of block 25, which is data handling. Yes. So, in the first topic, we have learned how to put the data in a tabular form using tally marks. Isn't it? Given data, you have to place it in a table using tally marks. Yes. And in the second topic, we have learned about the pictograph, scaled pictograph. Isn't it? So, in the third topic, we are going to learn about the scaled bar graph. Okay, scaled bar graph. Okay, children, so let's see. Show the following data in a bar graph and answer the following questions. So yesterday in the previous class we have learned about the pictograph with the same sum. So for that same sum we are going to draw the bar graph. Okay, children, so here they have given 4 months: January, February, March and April. And in January there is one apple, which means 10 apples. Here it is there, see, one apple equal to 10 apples. Okay, and in February there are 4 apples, that means 40 apples. In March there are 3 apples, that is 30 apples. And in April there are 2 apples, that is 20 apples. So for this we have to draw a bar graph. So children, if you remember the bar graph from the earlier classes, we used to draw x-axis, y-axis, and on x-axis you used to draw number of apples for this question, and for y-axis you used to write the numbers, isn't it, children? But here if you see, children, the maximum number is 40 here, isn't it? So can we write 40 on the graph paper when you start 1 2 3 4? No, we don't have so many lines, isn't it, children? So that's why we use the scaled bar graph. Let's see what is that. Okay, so this is your graph paper. So first you will draw the sleeping line, which is x-axis, and standing line, y-axis. Okay, and the two axes, when they meet, where they meet, it is called as origin. Okay, it is called as origin, and it is represented with O, the letter O, capital O. Okay, and for y-axis the meeting point itself becomes the 0. So on y-axis you will take the numbers, isn't it? So for those numbers this point will become 0. Okay, for y-axis. And it's in general the meeting point of x-axis and y-axis is called as origin, and it is represented by O. Okay, so on y-axis you will take the months, because you have apples and months, that is number of apples you have and months you have. So on x-axis you will take months. Okay, and on y-axis you will take number of apples, that is in January there is only one apple, that is 10 apples, isn't it? So in that way, number of apples. Okay, so months: January, February, March, April. Only 4 months we have, so 4 months. Now children, if you write 1 2 3 4, then you can't reach till 40, isn't it? In February you have 4 apples, which is 40 apples. So we can't draw a bar till 40 if you take 1 1 1, isn't it? And they have given that each apple is equal to 10 apples. So let's take the scale as 10. Okay, that is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, in that way. Why we are taking this? Because we can't, actually if you take a big graph paper you can take 1 2 3 and 4, but it takes very long paper. But so to minimize that, so we use scaled bar graph. So if you take 1 2 3 4, it's generally a bar graph. So if you change the units, 1 you have made into 10, so as we are changing, then that is called as scaled bar graph. Okay, children, now January you have only one apple, so you will draw the bar till 10 only. Okay, one apple, that is 10 apples, isn't it? Till 10. And in February you have 4 apples, that is 40 apples, so you will draw 40 till 40. Bar graph, no? So we have to draw the bars. Okay, so can you see, children, here in January it is only 10, and in February they are 40. Okay, and in March how many you have? 3 apples, that is 30. That means you have to draw till here, and which is in the month of March here. Okay, so you will draw till 30. Okay, so in the same way in April you have 2 apples, that is 20, so you will draw till 20. Okay, can you see 10 in the month of January, February 40, in the month of March 30, In month of April you have 20. Okay children, so in this way you need to draw the bar graph, scaled bar graph. Okay, now after drawing the graph you have to write the scale. That means on x-axis how much you have taken, what you have taken, on y-axis what you have taken, in that way. For example, that is scale. And before that, if another month is there, for May, April, May, they are about 5 apples. That means 50 apples. That means you have to draw till here. A bar should be till here, like this. This is not given. I'm taking an example and I'm telling you till here, like this. In the month of May, you have 50 apples. In that way, you need to draw, children. Okay. Scale. So on x-axis, what you have taken? The months, January, February, March, April, May, the months you have taken. And on y-axis, you have taken 1 unit equal to 10 units, isn't it? Actually, what you have to write here, 1, 2, 3, 4, isn't it? But we have changed as 10, 20, 30. That means each unit we are taking as 10 units. So that's what you will mention. In the brackets, you can even write number of apples also. On y-axis, we are taking number of apples, in which 1 unit equal to 10 units. In that way also you can write. Okay children, so do this in your class book. If you have completed, try to do it again. It will be practice for you. Okay, now coming to your homework, complete the volume book, children. Volume book 3, page number 47, S3, scaled bar graphs. Okay, so if you have completed, leave it, children. If you have not completed, do it now. Okay, so in the next class we will learn the last topic, children. See you in the next class. Bye.